Hey everybody, welcome. So, new moon in Capricorn. This is a pretty special new moon in Capricorn for a bunch of reasons, but the ones I'm going to focus in are number one, this year began. I mean, the first main moon phase for me. The two main moon phases are the new moon, which is beginnings, and the full moon, which is completion. So, the first main moon phase we had this year was a new moon in Capricorn, and we're finishing the year with a new moon in Capricorn as well. Also, this is the second new moon in this month, with the first one being the new moon in Sagittarius. That means that this new moon in Capricorn is closing up two different cycles, both the year cycle and the month cycle, both opening and closing with new moons. This has a lot of ways to be interpreted. The one I'm going for is that whatever you did during the year, whatever project you had, whatever big start you had for the year, it's kind of going to get a second chance. Why? Capricorn is the builder. Every year always is closed and opened during Capricorn season with the calendar that is in use currently since the Roman Empire. Thank you, Romans. So that gives us a chance that whatever is built during the year can get unbuilt, debuilt, unbuilt. I don't know. Taken down in the best possible way. By that I mean you get to remove the blocks of what you were building and start over. Even from scratch, from the middle, I don't know. Depends on what you feel needs correction. Brand new starts are all the fuzz lately. And I guess that's connected with the fact that we're tired of a lot of things. And guess what? Another reason why this new moon is so special is a lot of those things are actually going out already after Pluto left the sign of Capricorn. So this is the first new moon in Capricorn in the last, I think, is 13 years, if I'm not mistaken. All the time that Pluto spent in Capricorn. So we get to have a different kind of energy when building all of this, with a different perspective of Capricorn, of the whole Capricorn energy. Right now, its ruler Saturn is sitting in the sign of Pisces, if I'm not mistaken, which is about spirituality and unity, unconditional love, and anyway. So, a lot of what this energy is going to be about is stillness. The kind of peace of mind that you get when you are in the eye of the hurricane, which is completely peaceful with a lot of swirling chaos energy rolling around you, but with you in the center being in absolute peace. Not to be triggered by confrontational traps. No matter what happens, whatever triggers you, remain still and allow yourself a delay of 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds in which you will allow yourself to separate from whatever situation it is, not dissociate, just separate, and see it for what it really is. I just did the version in Spanish for this one, and one of the main energies was the King of Swords, which is about seeing past masks, past lies, past delusions, the ability to see with full clarity. Another thing that I've been talking about in my readings is having a plan, taking this Capricorn season, giving yourself the chance to have a plan for now and next year or whatever, depending on whatever goal you have. And if you haven't done that plan, even if it's a very easy, simple 3-step one, have a plan. Let me tell you, there's a pretty big magic in 12-step plans. And this is not only a reference to recovery, not from addictions, it's about all types of recovery. So if you want to draw yourself a 12-step plan, go ahead. If it's a 3-step plan, go ahead, but have a plan. And if you have the chance to take the first step during the new moon, I'm sorry, I'm just shuffling the cards, and the King of Swords actually, well, the Father of Swords actually jumped out. Anyway, I'm putting it back in. So, like I was saying, take your first step in your plan. And very, very, very important, some old wounds may resurface during this new moon. Old wounds that are probably going to trigger us, but there's a reason for this. And the reason is not just to kiss them goodbye, like I normally say. This time around is for you to be able to see the purpose of those wounds on your own personal purpose. You know what I mean? There was a reason for us to have those experiences that wounded us. And we might get some clarity on what that is and why that was. All right? Just like the reading in Spanish, this intro got a little too long. So anyway, without further ado, welcome. This is me, and this is Happy Tarot. For everybody. Oh, I did want to mention that when I was doing this drawing, the moon part, well, I actually used a black marker, but it has a sort of a metallic finish, so it still shows pretty glowy. And since I'm using candlelight here very romantically, it actually looks kind of golden. But no, it's actually metallic black, or it should be, which was the intention. However, what this tells me is that this new moon is also going to have a little bit of something finding a new glow. Something finding a new glow to it. There is something that will come to light, not as a full moon, because this is about planting seeds and new beginnings, but keep in mind that there's a pretty big energy about reviewing stuff. Taking a step back and analyzing again, so we can build in a better way, keep building in a better way going on, all right? So, let's see what we have with the cards here. Okay, what was that? Hangman, see? Change your perspective. It just picked out, just to confirm that, just to confirm my point there. Okay, Son of Swords. See, and I was talking about the Father of Swords. And the Mother of Swords was actually picking out as well. And Father of Cups. Okay, so in here is, there's a little bit of a twist. Let me pull the full cards in here. Wow. Aw, look at that. All right. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of ideas here, so bear with me. On the one hand, I had a bit of an idea of somebody coupling up. There's a rather younger man and an older woman. Regardless of gender, is I mean young male energy and more mature female energy. Maybe you're a guy who's very maternal in a way and nurturing, and you're dating a girl 5 years younger than you who's kind of a tomboy. You know? I don't know. Whatever. That's one of the things I just got. The other one is maybe you're a mother with a child and you're finding a new partner, kind of like a stepfather for your son. Trust me, I don't normally do this kind of readings, but they have been coming up a lot lately. And why not? I mean, if this new moon is about new beginnings and structure and stability and long-term goals, I can very well see a family happening. I don't see why not. If this kid involved in the situation is not the kid and the stepfather are not seeing eye to eye right now, this mother figure holds the key for clarity by being honest. This is about being straightforward. And I never mean brutally honest. If that's your choice, that's your choice. That's on you. But I just mean straightforward. All right? Straightforward honesty. Here they are. And if you are building a family, you are going to want straightforward honesty. Because it looks like this kid is still facing a lot of what was going on. Maybe he misses his dad, or he never met him. And that makes him a little... I'm hearing hurtful. He can be hurtful with his words. And this father figure is definitely much more gentle, much more empathic and emotional and gentle. Although do not underestimate this figure here, because this is a swan. And swans are known, especially black swans, for being, well, I don't know if especially black swans, but that came through. Swans are famously vicious birds when it comes to defending their kin, their ducklings or swanlings. Is that a word? So I think this can be a very good role model for this kid. But the kid is probably going to need time to let this figure in. Wait a minute, isn't that it? Then we have the Nine of Wands, the Father of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Tower. Yeah. Something about how things are going on in here needs to be taken down. Remember how I was telling you that allow yourself to deconstruct whatever it is that you were building? Yeah, go through it very well, analyze it, ask for external opinions from someone who knows about this stuff. This may be a therapist, this may be your own father figure, a mentor, I don't know. It could be a sibling, but this is somebody who knows, who's got it, you know, who knows about long, stable, and very well committed situations. These are the two more generous and nurturing parents in tarot. So it looks like there may be someone that you are not even looking at. You have no idea it's there, but that could actually offer very good advice because you're very tired about whatever it is that is going on in here. And if you don't have a plan and don't allow yourself to build this correctly, step by step, stone by stone, it can crumble. It can get ugly, and I don't want to scare anybody because this is not happening. This is actually something that can be prevented. But look for advice, ask for help. And one more thing that I didn't mention in the other video, but didn't come up like that in there. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is the archetype of the father or grandfather, and it's like the disciplinary father, very much earth energy. However, the myth of the goat, well, one of the myths of the goats in the Capricorn goat, and see, we actually got a little bit of a, the light got more intense in here, so this is probably how it goes. The goat in the one of the myths of Capricorn is the goat Amalthea, which was the goat that actually took care and nurtured Zeus, the god Zeus, when he was taken away to prevent that his father, Zeus or Jupiter, to prevent that his father, Saturn, or Cronus, ate him. So this goat is actually inspired, not the sea goat, that's another myth, but just the regular goat part of the myth, or version of the myth, is actually about a very nurturing mother. I don't mean to say that this is about you being a single mother, but maybe that the right person to go to might be actually a grandmother, a feminine figure that is generous, that is stable, committed. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male, masculine person. It could be male or female, but it has to be this type of energy. Maybe a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo even. It doesn't have to be, but what I'm getting here is you need someone who is practical, realistic, disciplined, but above all of that, gentle, generous, and nurturing. All right? So very loving person. Then we have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're confused a bit. And the Son of Wands. Looks to me like somebody here is not exactly... there's someone here that's giving you a lot of emotional perspective that is not working for you. And I don't think they have your best interest in mind. Not because they want to actually harm you, but they may not be... I think they're more concerned with being the protective and supportive and go-to person for you. They're more concerned about their role as an advisor than what the actual outcome and the benefit for you and your family could be. And is standing in the way for you to reach this. It's actually aligned with the Tower energy. If you remove him from here and you stick to the Capricorn, you can actually avoid the Tower. Yeah, it looks like it would be a little bit of a long way. And by that, I don't mean time. I mean admitting that you need help on the one hand, and admitting that you're tired and that you need this kind of support. Not this fiery, impulsive, idealistic, and enthusiastic, but not exactly wise. Not in this case. Kind of advice or support, you know? And you know it. Since you're showing up as the Mother of Swords, I know you know it. It looks like you know it. Anyway, any last advice? Wheel of Fortune. And the Chariot. Yeah. Gotta get moving. Gotta get moving. Make a plan. Use this energy of the new moon. You make a plan, all right? I know, I'm sorry, this was a very specific reading. I certainly did not see this coming, but there is help available. You just need to be honest with yourself, admit it. See, now the owl is moving over here to the Wheel of Fortune. Also, the moon. There's the moon here. Follow the moon. That's what you need to do. Follow the moon. Maybe look at your moon placement on your chart. I don't know. Follow the moon. Use the day of the new moon to ask for help. It will come up. It will show up. All right? Thank you very much for your time. See you soon.